Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So I decided to do something a little different. Normally I do tutorials here showing you how you can build an online income stream. And I decided to give Freecash a try for almost 30 days. And I decided to do this because some YouTubers that I watch were having Freecash as a sponsor in their videos, and of course, making it sound like there's lots of money to be earned. So I thought, well, I want to see if I can make some money here. And if you're here, if you're one of my subscribers, especially, I know that you're interested in this. So let's get going. All right, so first things first, if you haven't seen a sponsorship for this platform, then this might be the first YouTube video that you've ever seen in your life. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't go anywhere. For real though, what is Freecash? Freecash is an app that pays you to play mobile games and complete challenges. You earn money by reaching certain milestones in those games, but the bigger payouts usually require a lot more time and progress than it first seems. Now, something that you may notice as I'm going through this interface is that I don't have any streaks or anything like that, right? You're gonna see that I haven't been in this platform for a while. And that's because truthfully, we're all about honesty on this channel. I got burnt out doing this. And that's why I say that I tried it for almost 30 days. I think it was probably realistically more like 22 or 23 days. And the reason why I got burnt out is because on the surface, it looks like an easy way to make money just playing games, which of course is fun and feels more productive than just mindlessly playing. But my experience was a little different. In the interest of a holistic review and fairness, I will give you both sides, right? So there are things about this that I did really enjoy. I enjoyed, like I said, playing games in a more productive way and not just mindlessly playing games at the end of the night when I'm tired. It felt good at least to be working towards different goals and to be working towards, of course, making extra money. And as you can see in the very top of the screen, I did make over $23 in the time that I was doing this. $10 of that, however, was part of a sign-up bonus. Also, for a first-time withdrawal, the minimum amount has to be $25, which as you can see, I am not yet there. So if I want to see that money, I will have to keep playing until I get to the $25 amount. From what I understand, that is kind of typical with these types of apps, but for me, I just always feel like if that's my money, you should give it to me. I mean, can you imagine going to work and I don't know, you work one day on the job and you decide that you don't like it, and then they're like, well, those 9 hours that you were here, we have a minimum amount of 12, so we're not going to pay you for those 9 hours. You have to come back for 3 more. I don't know. It just seems like ridiculous to me. It's like, I did the work. I want my money. All right, okay. All jokes aside, let's get into some more serious details. What we are looking at here is the My Offers section. Inside Freecash, most of the money comes from what they call milestones or quests. Basically, you pick a game and instead of getting paid just for playing, you get paid for hitting specific goals like reaching a certain level or completing an objective. And don't get me wrong, you do get paid for playing, but I mean, we're talking cents on the hour. Like you could play for an hour and get paid, I don't know, 5 or 10 cents for that. And don't hold me to that because like I said, I got burnt out, I stopped playing. But you do get paid just for playing. But to make the real money, the substantial money, you have to meet these milestones and you have to complete these quests. Each milestone has a set payout and a time limit, as you saw on the screen. So you might have, say, I don't know, 7, 14, 30 days to complete it in order to earn the full amount that they show you. On paper or in the app, it sounds pretty straightforward, but in reality, those goals can take a lot more time and consistency than you would expect. And this is where things started to feel a little off. Take me, for example, personal situation here. I work a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week. I also have a 2-year-old. And I have a lot of other projects going on like this YouTube channel and some other projects that I have trying to build an online income stream, right? Like my blog, like another YouTube channel that I have. And then there's also something else too. My boyfriend was playing one of the games and he got really close to hitting a milestone that was supposed to pay, I'm guessing now, but it was a high amount, around $90, I believe. And as he got closer, the payout suddenly dropped to a very low amount compared to what they were originally saying. It was, I mean, seriously, you all, it dropped from like $90 to $5. It was something drastic like that. So after putting in all that time, the reward wasn't even close to what it originally showed. Something else that I noticed that I think is important for the rest of you to know is many of these milestones are actually really hard to reach unless you're either spending a ton of time in the game, which not a lot of us have all that much time, or spending money on things like coins or gems just to progress faster. And as you know, on this channel, we are about making more money, not spending more money. So that was an issue for me. Another issue that I ran into, well, it wasn't me actually, it was when my boyfriend switched to a new phone, all of his progress in Freecash was completely reset. That raised a concern because it suggests his progress may not have been properly tied to an account or reliably synced across devices in the way that you would expect. So this is my take. Overall, Freecash does have some positives. It's a real way to earn a little extra money doing things like playing games, completing offers, and it can be fun if you already spend time gaming casually. It's an incentive. Instead of just mindlessly playing a video game, you get to earn something from doing it. But the downsides are hard to ignore. A lot of the milestones take a significant amount of time to complete, and in some cases, feel unrealistic unless you're constantly playing or spending money inside the games. On top of that, issues like rewards changing and progress not transferring between devices made the experience feel less reliable than I expected. So for me, it's not exactly a scam, but it's also not the easy side hustle it's often made out to be, which is what a lot of YouTubers on here are saying when they have Freecash as a sponsor. It really depends on how much time you have and whether the effort feels worth the return. With all of that said, this will conclude my video on my review of Freecash, and I hope that you consider the information that I'm presenting here, but please obviously go form your own opinion, try it out if you want to. Comment down below what your experience has been with Freecash, if you have had any experience. Am I completely in the wrong? Maybe you're a millionaire now because you played Freecash the right way and I've just been doing it wrong. I don't know, but you can tell me. So otherwise, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, and for watching. I will see you again soon in the next video.